Thank you, Mr. Svoich. My name, of course, is Harold. I am here in the Counter-Strike. And we are live with Penta and Space Soldiers, joined, of course, by Switchblade. Jay, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Hopefully, I'm looking to see this match be a little bit closer, but of course for Penta, this is going to be their proving ground. The first time, to my knowledge at least, that this five-man squad are playing, or at least the first time they're playing here in the Razer Rising Stars League. So, Cash will be a good chance to prove themselves against Space Soldiers, the top of the table Titans, I guess you could say. Major already falling to one nice headshot from Zen, playing out towards middle, and Crystal will have himself the defuse and the smoke, as that looks like it's going to be the A play coming in from the T side. Squeaky's opened, but they are holding their town.
Yeah, 4 players on A is going to be a very difficult side take. There's only 4 players on that T side to even try and take it. Make that 3 as Paz goes down to HS. But Xantares coming in from mid will find himself 1-2, turns around, almost gets the third dink onto Crystal and suddenly takes him down. Now it's Xantares versus the world, 1 versus 1. And he could just take this round for himself. He's got 10 HP to play with, but 40 seconds remain on the clock. And so there is time for him to try and medal. Sonny, the last man alive. The analyst desk talked about it, but there's the shot coming in. It's going to be Penta winning that one despite Xantares' best effort. It's going to be the force by coming out from the Space Soldiers. But what a great little start from Xantares.
Yeah, almost turned it into a 4K if he was able to clutch that round together, but 10 HP, the odds were going to be stacked against him. So Penta will have themselves a great start. Of course, this lineup will need that great start. Going to be the 4 UMPs coming out, 1 M4 on HS. Lots of flashbangs, lots of smokes, lots of Molotovs to work with versus the Space Soldiers who have themselves the 4 Tech 9, 1 P250 armor force by. Also having themselves a decent stockpile of flashbangs and Molotovs to work with. No smokes, however, so only temporary vision control for the T side, as it will be early grenade damage and tag damage coming on through. Major and Xantares down at 351, but they're going to be executing pretty quickly here. It's going to be Calyx with that first Molotov kill on towards Zen, and they have control of the site. They've got 1 up towards the Matrix. The Molotov will not clean things up. Paz are going to be able to take down Sunny, but Crystal comes in from the Heaven area. 2 nice kills. Despay and Major go forward. A 3 versus 3, but trades are going to come into the board, and finally Penta will start to take control, and Crystal there with a 3K to shut things down. Will have himself just 3 HP as well, appropriately towards the end of that round there. 2 rounds on the board for Penta. They'll take themselves their conversion.
Yeah, nice start going in from the Space Soldiers into that round again, but it's not going to work out for them. They are going to get shut down. HS taking himself a nice little 2K to close the round down. And Penta off to a pretty good start. Of course, like you say, this is the first time I've seen this lineup. The only player remaining from the old Penta lineup is Crystal. He has been there for a very, very long time, and he will remain to be there. Just blocks to play with. I have to say, the rotations have been pretty expert so far from that Penta side. They've known exactly where they need to go and when they need to be there. And that's worked out very nicely for them, defending their sites perfectly. Despy trying to take a long-range engagement there. Calyx the only member of the Eagle, but we know how powerful he is when it's in his hands. If he can get some work done, it could be powerful. Major will find himself 1 with the Glock in hand. Recovers himself a MP9 as well. Paz trying to work his way out, unaware of Zane's position. That's going to be the kill going to them. 2 players remain now. Calyx trying to do some work. He'll find a kill, but no more going his way, and Zane from behind should be able to close down Despy. He will. 3 rounds on the board for Penta, but they've all been pretty economically heavy, and so the rebuy will have to come out. Space Soldiers getting their AKs out now onto the board, and if they can win 1 round, they might be able to shut down that economy a little bit more. 3K on Sunny, 2K on Crystal, so there is still the possibility to Penta to buy in the next round if they don't win this, but they are looking very strong. Their rotations have been perfect so far.
Yeah, like I was going to say, a bit of a risky buy-in with the AWP, especially with the economical damage that have been done by Space Soldiers in the last couple of rounds. It's going to leave them pretty flaky here. We could be seeing an eco sooner than most if Space Soldiers manage to win this rifle, but they are going to be executing very quickly on through. HS takes the first, drops the bombs, and Tara's there with the quick refrag, getting himself up towards the boost spot, takes down Crystal as well. Innocent headshot over from Highway, 3 versus 3 now, and Zen is going to be Molotoved away, back towards Truck. Good Molotov from Space Soldiers, but look at Sunny. Oh my god, no way! Finds both the headshots, and that shuts down any chance the Space Soldiers had in this one. They didn't cover their backs, and as a result, Penta should take full control, all on Paz now. 84 HP, no bomb control, minute to work with, no utility. And he's back towards the back of the main site, and just like that, Penta That was beautiful coming in from Sunny. Absolutely fantastic from him.
Yeah, again, the rotation's absolutely perfect there. Missed shot from Sunny, but he's going to go for the repeat. And he's seen Paz. He knows what's going on. Just a nade. Paz still 83 HP, not taking any damage there. Not too much he can get done here. He's being held down by the AWP. He doesn't have bomb control, and he should get shut down by the AVP player. Not going to happen this time. Paz is going to be able to cross, but not too much more coming in for him, as he is in a very difficult position. Flashbang ready from Innocent. And, well, it does seem finish scene OP. Paz going to be going down there, and that's going to be the end of that round. 4-0, perfect rotation from Sunny. Absolutely wins them the round. Pretty nice stuff.
Yeah, no denying that was all on Sunny for that one. I think we'll reiterate that point once again because, I mean, it's more of a misplay, if anything, from Space Soldiers, just not keeping their eyes on their backs and not watching for that backstab, which Penta, of course, took full advantage of and punished them for it. And now it will be the eco coming in from Space Soldiers already. First frag coming in on Crystal. Just Deagles out to play for the team side. A couple of flashbangs on Major. Headshots need to be aplenty for the Space Soldiers, and already they're not finding a whole lot, not even tag damage. 100 HP on every member of the Penta side. Calyx worse off on Space Soldiers, just 2 HP for the man. And Major playing Lurk, just not finding anything, and well, this round should just be in the favor of Penta pretty easily here. Space Soldiers still prodding away, looking for that opening 1D, but, well, once again, Penta, they're just not biting.
Keeping control of the situation, very important. No kills coming in so far for Space Soldiers, but a nice kill from Crystal to open up on the AWP. Sunny going to follow up, taking down Major. And a 5-0 scoreline to start this one out, looking very, very good. That's going to go down as well. And this is not the round to be won. Calyx, 2 HP and a deal. We know he's strong, but this is asking a little bit too much from the man. He's going to look for just a single kill, and if he can find it, at least doing some economic damage will be positive. But Innocent wants to hold down his position, make sure he can't get any work done, and that should work out just fine. Calyx with 2 health, that is all. He won't be able to get too much work done. His head has been spotted, and Innocent is evading him. 1 versus 5. And yeah, he's not getting much done at all. Crystal peeking him now with the AWP. Still not going to hit him, but they don't have to worry. There's 10 seconds. They're just waiting for the time to expire so they can take that kill and stop him getting any money, or potentially not even chase him. Let him die in the next round. That should be enough for them. 5-0.
Yeah, for Calyx, probably a little bit less aggressive than he probably should have been in that case. He's going to be the worst man off when it comes to the Space Soldiers buyback. Only the Deagle to work with, and well, rightfully so. I mean, no money going into that round. A bit of an awkward position to try and save with just a Deagle in his hands. We'll buy the UMP eventually. Or was he dropped the UMP? I'm not too sure. Either way, it's going to be a hard investment from the Space Soldiers side. They're not going to get out as much as they probably could have done otherwise. So, difficult round for them, to say the least. Early tag damage will go to their favor. Something like 75 HP, but HS is going to be the man that takes the first kills, and Taurus goes falling. And the man, the top fragger for Space Soldiers, will already be out of action here. And Penta, well, once again, they will hold down the control.
He'd just be trying to get some work done with the AWP. Crystal could be in trouble, but he's not. Crystal finds that kill. That's incredible. Calyx will burn HS alive, but a great start into the round from Penta, especially with Crystal finding that AWP kill. Despy looked like he had that angle completely covered, but it wasn't to be. And so the 8-8 now underway. 3 versus 4. And all 3 players over on A trying to execute in. There is still utilities to be used, and of course Calyx very, very low HP. We haven't seen him many rounds so far without being tagged up early into the game, which is obviously limiting his ability. The retake now coming in. Calyx in a very dangerous position. Innocent pushing him down will take the kill instantly. Now 2 players remain versus 4, and this new Penta lineup is looking so strong. Paz goes down. Crystal to follow up, and that's it. 6-0. What is going on with Space Soldiers?
Do you know what? I think Penta have found themselves a lot of talent, I think, is more the case. I think it's more of a Penta outplaying Space Soldiers more than not. Because, well, we have seen some key kills coming in from Calyx and Xantares. Like you said, Xantares going a little bit ham in one of the earlier rounds. But, I mean, Penta, you know, they're just outplaying them more than most. I mean, when you take a look at the current frag situation on the Penta side, you're seeing Zen and Innocent being able to get some very key kills and more key kills than the next couple of players down, Major and Paz on the Space Soldier side. So, Definitely a better showing coming in from Penta. Their strategy has been on point. They've been able to get some very key kills where maybe they shouldn't have been able to do, you know, particularly Crystal peeking out the AWP from Checkers. And Space Soldier's been unable to deal with things. Now, a slightly different story will ensue as Sunny's going to be the first man to fall over on the CT side. Crystal will rotate, and there will be Innocent, of course, there to watch from Highway as well. But look at this, the aggression. Major doesn't anticipate it. HS trades one back, and then we're back to a 4-on-4 situation with an AWP still in play for the Penta side.
Nice kill from Xantara, step down Crystal, that's the AWP eliminated. Now 3 versus 4, moving onto that A bomb site. Nice entry frags coming through. Innocent trying to get some work done through the smoke, but no one's crossing him, so they're going to be able to get across pretty safe. Calyx getting aggressive, finds Zane, and finally, Space Soldiers put themselves into position to take themselves around. Only HS and Innocent remain, as the bomb will be planted. A nice opening from Space Soldiers, but still, they have quite a battle to get back into this one. It's not done and cut just yet. These 2 remaining players, probably advisable to save if they can't find a kill very soon. Seeing as that door's shut, HS isn't going to be able to get anything done there. As Innocent goes down, HS really should be looking to save onto this one. He shouldn't get too aggressive. Almost went down there to the headshot through the door. That could have been devastating. He does need to back off at some point, otherwise he's going to be going down, but he has got a kit,
really?
So maybe he's hoping for the ninja hit. Despy is still holding the angle, making sure he can't get any work done, but he's going in for it. No, he's too late. He is too late, and he's going to go down to the bomb. Not sure what he was going for there.
Yeah, I kind of was expecting him to go for that ninja defuse as well. Like, it just seemed a little bit too convenient that he was holding back, not looking, well, a little bit too close for exits and too far away to survive. So it seemed like it was going to be the, of course, the defuse. But in this case, not to be. He will just die. Penta, I don't think they're sweating it too much. They have got themselves a forward buyback, and of course there's Zen with still almost 5k in the bank even after the buy-up. So for them, I think they're kind of going to take their risks when they can. Penta seem very, very confident in that. And Space Soldiers, well, they'll have themselves a first, so I guess it's kind of a win-win in both situations. But Penta, well, they need to play a little bit more carefully in this next round because they will not have so much money to go into. So with Space Soldiers once again taking liberties over towards the A site. 4 stacked into main, 1 out towards Squeaky. Innocent's got himself on the boost, and there's HS holding back towards MBK. As well as that 1 out towards middle, can rotate very quickly from the highway position as here come the smokes on the cross and the Molotov out towards the forklift area. A minute to go. HS, his position here is going to be so crucial when Space Soldiers eventually do end up pushing on through and Major. His position is going to be so good for the back to the hood. Does come in. Zentaris takes down HS already. Innocent still there. Back up to the boost spot. They haven't spotted him just yet. And Major will push on through towards the middle area. Sunny's going to get that kill when Innocent comes in finally to take down Calyx. He's still up on the boost spot, trying to go challenging. He gets flashed out, and Paz takes the kill. Spots out 1 back towards the truck area. Crystal with the AWP gets spotted out in the gap of the smoke, and Despy takes him down. 2 versus 3 situation. Space Soldiers, absolutely excellent execution, is going to leave Sunny and Zen in such an awkward retake position, but they're going to go for it anyway. A 3 versus 2 now, coming in from truck and coming in from highway.
Yeah, important round to win for Space Soldiers, and they're looking like they're going to do it. Xantares takes 1, Paz will go down, and Sunny is still in this one. Orp is looking on his position. He's just about to escape the clutches of death there. Xantares is still alive on that bomb site. Sunny is going to fall back, and he can't get anything done. Xantares to win the round, 6-2 on the board, and the money for Penta is not great at all. Zane goodbye, but the rest of his team, not so much.
Yeah, UMP is out for Penta. AWP once again for Zen as well, and Innocent with 1 M4 to back it up. So it will be the first buy that comes in from the European team. Space Soldiers, meanwhile, AWP out for Despy once again. Been playing it extremely well so far. The question is, can he make it work even further? Because look at this Penta aggression this time. Of course, they've been going aggressive. They're playing a very aggressive playstyle. This is the first time we've seen the counter boost, and this time it will not work out as well for Sunny as he falls to Zentaris. Crystal goes aggressive and tries to see what he can find, but Major takes him straight out of the action. So Penta throwing away a couple of guns, trying to go for a little bit of a weird play. I guess they've got the rounds to go for it, but in this case, it's not to be. Space Soldiers have a 5-on-3 advantage. Penta are spread thin on the defensive. Bombs down. Space Soldiers have lots of time to work with, and they've got lots of options too. So this is a round that should, in one paper at least, go towards the Turkish team.
Good for that A execute, but it's all been a fake. And so they've drawn in the rotation. And now heading over towards B, which is a completely empty site. This is really good from Space Soldiers. They've completely baited this one out. Paz moving onto the site will go down. Innocent will find one onto Calyx. And so it is still a 3 versus 3, but the bomb to be planted, it needs to be planted pretty soon because this fake has been realised. They know that it's not going over towards A now. And so the rotate will come in. Still 3 versus 3 retake on the B bomb site is a very difficult one to complete. This could be still quite a challenge, and it looks like Penta not that interested in going for it either.
Yeah, looks like they're looking for exits. Innocent's going to fall. Doesn't account for Major. And he'll take a nice kill to drop down one of the rifles. Fortunately, HS is there. Will make it an expensive ordeal for both teams. And actually, it looks like they might actually change their minds at the last second. Penta, no way. Despy, now AWP play, finds the first. Now to find HS, has the right angle, misses the shot. Tech9's coming out, trying to land this headshot. They're spraying away with the AK as well. It's got low running out of time. The fuse kit comes in. But one nice flick with the headshot will shut it down. Penta will make the round expensive, but this one should be an eco for the European team. Do you guys like giveaways? Of course you like giveaways, you want free stuff. It's going to be the Rising Stars League giveaway information showing up on your screen, probably right about now. bit.ly/Rising Stars League. There's lots of information on the giveaway if you do guys want to go check it out on Twitter. It's at the top of the @efragnet Twitter, also on Facebook as well. Get yourselves involved, lots of good prizes to win from Razer, DX Racing, and of course eFrag themselves.
Yeah, a nice round coming in from Space Soldiers, making it very quick. Innocent, the last man alive on just the Deagle. Not too much that he can get done here. He's going to get shut down by Paz. So very quick round coming in, and Space Soldiers working their way back into this one. It was 6-0 at one point, but now 6-4. And although Penta are back onto the bye, this is still looking great for the Space Soldiers. Their money is enormous. And Penta, they're struggling, slipping down now. Their rotations, what was winning them this game? They were getting onto the sites, getting in there fast, and being able to defend against whatever Space Soldiers were throwing at them, but that's not happening anymore. And now they have to recover. I'm not sure why Major's gone for this Mach 10 buy, but there are no head armors on his enemies, so it could work out. Innocent going to be able to take the first frag, but the instant refrag comes in. Luckily, Zane is there for the trade out. So a good round in for Penta so far, 4-3. Despy trying to take a peek with the AWP, but not going to work out for him. Crystal going to take down Major. Now Paz has to go to work. It just goes down. Grenade will follow, but not going to do that much damage. Zane trying to work his way back onto that A-bomb site, holding the angle, but Paz, a perfect little peek, takes him down. And now this is turned completely 4 versus 2 at one point. Flipped onto its head, thanks to Paz. And Despy now executing onto this bomb site. Looking great so far. And those two rotating players are coming in, but slowly. Sunny coming in from the squeaky door. He needs to hurry up somewhat because his teammates, or his teammate, over towards mid, needs some help if they want to retake this one. No kits to play with, so they have to go quick. As he's completely out in the open. He's going to go straight down. Flash comes in, but it's not a real flash. It's a fake one. Despy, the last man alive. He's been spotted and fragged, so a great round from Sunny.
Yeah, Sunny opening things up with that great headshot. It was a very scary situation for Penta to be in. It was Despy, the man on the B site in the last round that managed to land the defensive, but fortunately they find those headshots, they prompt him out into a couple of different mistakes and they punish him for it. 7-4 now, Penta starting to get themselves the strength back together. It's going to be 7-4. Space Soldiers with a buyback. They've got economy built up, so they should have no problems doing so. Penta as well. It's not looking too great. Okay, no, they are going to drop a couple of weapons. Okay, so that is going to be a quite heavy investment, of course, with the AWP. So for Space Soldiers, this is once again going to be reset potential with 1 round to 4. And they will take liberties once again back towards the A site. A very powerful push, a very powerful play for them if they can make it work. But there's Despy with the headshot, sorry, the AWP shot through the smoke, taking down Innocent already. Penta, a little bit of bad luck will cost you the night, as they are already down to a 5-on-4 situation.
Yeah, but with 7 rounds in the bank, they're already looking pretty strong to go over onto that T side. If they could just amass a few more, 1 or 2 would do it. They'll be doing well. Again, it's the aggression from Penta that's been winning them these rounds. And again, we see Sunny moving forward, clearing out those B halls, making sure there's no one around so they can get that rotate over towards the A bomb site. That's what's happening. HS playing with Crystal. The AWP of Crystal, of course. Just making sure no one can get aggressive. There is a lot of mid-aggression coming in. Nice shot from Crystal to take down Calix there. He spotted the tracer rounds and he took the initiative. Now, with the push coming in through mid, HS definitely needs to be a little bit careful, otherwise he's going to be in serious trouble. Sunny needs to get moving at some point because the players are not coming towards him, but nice shots coming in. Crystal and HS all come together. 2 frags. Paz able to trade 1, but this is still looking very strong. Crystal all alone on that quad area. He's going to get taken down, leaving it a 2 versus 2, but Zane in for the refrag, and Zane looking for more, and he'll find it. Despy goes down, and that's 8 rounds to the board for Penta.
Great stuff. These guys came alive early on in the matchup, and now they've started to find their footing once again. Space Soldiers going to be an awkward bye into this next round. Economy weakened and rusted away. Tech 9 and Mac 10 is going to be on Calix and Major, respectively. AKs on everybody else. Utility buy-ins with the double flashbangs, pretty much on most. Every single player, double flashbang setup. And Penta will set up very standard angles here. I'm not sure if they're expecting to be the A player because they've got their standard setup that's kind of worked for them in the past few rounds set up very similarly. But for Space Soldiers, is going to be the B push. So maybe they're trying to change things up. Maybe they're trying to see if they can prompt out Penta to make a couple of mistakes that will cost them a round. So it will be the Molotovs, the smokes, the flashbangs all on towards the site. Major takes a very nice headshot. Sunny comes in, takes him straight back out of the action for the trade of 4 versus 4. And it's going to be the rotations that are already getting called in. And Sunny spots them out here. Headshot. Despy still takes the kill. And the grenade from Innocent. This is so good. It's going to take him down and deny them the bomb plant down to a 3-on-2. Space Soldiers, 1-man disadvantage. And now they're going to have to try and see if they can get themselves back onto the site and block off the vision from the Penta side. Calix has himself the bomb, and he will try for the plant. Second time, Penta can't deny it this time. Backstabs are coming on through, but the retake will be on for the European team now. HS, Crystal, Innocent, all set up to try and deal with this one. Time is ticking away. Paz is going to go aggressive. He takes down Crystal. He spots out HS. Are you kidding me? Innocent now. It's on the backstab. A little bit too slow on the rotation, seeing if he can spot out anything. He's got 2 players to find. Diffuse kit in hand, but he's got no utility as well. And bomb is ticking away. He's got very little time to work with, and they are not biting whatsoever. It might just have to be the save coming in from the man. He's going to go for it. Calix spots him out, and he doesn't anticipate for Paz. So on the tree area takes him down. And Space Soldiers, pretty nutty 3 versus 2 there.
Yeah, just a bit foolish, really, from that Penta side. Not sure why HS wasn't taking that kill. That seemed very strange to me. He was just sitting there baiting his teammate. Well, that's exactly what happens when that happens. 8-5 now. Space Soldiers up again, and nothing to play with for Penta. And despite looking good, again, they're falling into the same traps. It's just that, you know, the traits of an unexperienced team that hasn't been together for that long, that doesn't have that much chemistry, just letting retakes slip apart, letting situations that they should be winning fall out from under them. And of course, there is a language barrier. You do have an Estonian, 2 Finnish players, and a German on the side, and that's never going to work out in your favour. Still, this is definitely on, and it's a game to be won.
And Penta going to be force buying for this round. It's going to cost them a little bit if they lose for the end of the half here. Still the UMP and the M4 coming out. Dingles, 5.7s, head armor, Kevlar, a little bit utility to work with, so they will take, well, once again, those very nice angles, and Sunny in particular, he's got himself up in the boost spot. They tried this earlier, he got shut down before we could even get started, but now this can be his chance to really shine at middle. It's going to be Sunny, Crystal that takes down Major. Sunny chimes things in with the M4, looks for his second as he peeks out and goes aggressive and gets himself the double onto Zentaris, and just like that, Space Soldiers, they fall to pieces. Paz with 1 kill, but Sunny comes back and chimes in with the triple kill, and HS closes things out for a 9th round on the board for Penta, just when you thought Space Soldiers had a very good round. They all of a sudden just lose things, and this could go 10 double digits for the Penta team.
Yeah, looking very strong. Ooh, I thought Space Soldiers were going to eco then. I thought, what on earth are they doing? But they are going to buy into it. Calix on the AWP. No armor, of course, to play with. This is looking like a fast A play coming in from the Turkish side. HS playing what I think is the most overpowered position currently in Counter-Strike. You get 1 kill, the next player just can't see you whatsoever. Santaras will be able to find the kill onto HS, but it's still a 1-for-1 trade. Penta do have all the advantages in their hands. Nice tag comes through there onto Paz, going to knock him down completely. He's following up in a main, and already 3 players. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about the rotations being on point. Missed shot there. Luckily, Paz is in for the refrag. It's 4 versus 3 moving on to this bomb site. Zantares finds one more, looking onto Crystal, almost finding him, but the nade will come in to take down Despy. Oh, still struggling on Crystal. He's looking for the kills here. He's not finding it so far. Zane working in from behind completely shuts this one down, and Crystal can find the last kill. That's going to be 10-5 on the board.
Double digits for Penta, a great CT side from them. And Space Soldiers will be looking extremely hot, or hard pressed, excuse me, to find themselves a pistol here, because they lost themselves 6 rounds in conversion after losing the pistol over on their T side. If they find themselves in the same situation this time, then Penta have already won. It will be the pistol round coming in. Despy with the defuse kit and smoke on his team. Crystal with the utility buyer, smoke and a Molotov. And it will be very quick playing in towards the B side. Calyx holding out towards Checkers. Spots out Sunny, taps away, takes him down, shots him out of the action. And Mage is playing close range angles. We're going to see what he can find. Takes a headshot onto Innocent. H is still going aggressive and finds a headshot of his own. A 3 versus 2. Zantares is on 7 HP. And they have a good read onto where he is. Bomb will go down. Back of sight. 3 versus 2. A very similar situation. But Space Soldiers, they have come back from this very situation in the last half before. HS spotting out one more, and Despy back towards trees, trying to see if he can spot out anything. Molotov still in play for Crystal. He's playing passive to see if he can just get that down on towards the site here. And now Space Soldiers will try it for the retake now, moving on through towards the site. Spots out Zen in Checkers, looks for the second onto HS and takes him down. Crystal, get this Molotov out now, and he will get it out on towards the site, but it's going to be the defuse coming in. Despy's going to stick it. Will he die? He will, yes! Zantares now to find the kill. 7 HP, no defuse, no, it is a defuse kit on him, and Crystal has to go take this kill. It's not parting for him, but he's going to take the shot, and he will find the kill eventually. Close round comes in, but Penta claim themselves an 11th.
Yeah, what a clever round there from Penta. That is so well thought through indeed. But Crystal able to win that round with the Molotov is just perfect. And that's exactly what Penta needed to try and win this game. It's been a struggle, but they are still 11 rounds up and looking very strong. It's going to be a fast round heading towards that A bomb site. Try and catch Space Soldiers off guard and get in their faces quickly. Is the idea. Penta are going with the German or ex-German side. Now, an international one. I would be very interested to see how the communication breaks down with Innocent, of course, Polish, HS from Estonia. 2 players from Finland. I don't really know how that works, but I guess you could call it a budget Kingwin from back in the day. 5 versus 3, looking very good for Penta.
Yeah, you see Zed's out for Space Soldiers to do anything with the Force Buy, of course, in this round. But once again, Penta not losing a man, barely losing any HP. Space Soldiers tagged up, fragged up, losing another. Major and Despy now. They realize their current situation, and they're not even going to bother challenging for this one. They need all they're going to get for this next round. Because Penta will take their conversion. And they will have another one, probably after that one. It will be an eco coming in from Space Soldiers in this next round. Penta backing their way off. And it will be round number 12 to the T side. Space Soldiers, well, once again, just getting shut down and shut out here. Penta. Well, you talked about how it's kind of, they show some very early signs or some very blatant signs of just not being a team that mesh very well together. But I think that they've really shown their own here in their first match here in Rising Stars League. Space Soldiers being pretty decently dominated here by the European side.
Yeah, going pretty well so far. Penta looking very strong. Major could be getting himself 1 kill before going down. 2 kills in the bag for both HS and Crystal. And a very quick round. Zane shutting down Zantares. Just Despy and Paz. Now, someone said I'm an imbecile for suggesting that that there is a communication breakdown in this team. Yes, I understand they speak English. I'm not stupid. But if you've ever tried to talk to a non-English person, and you're also non-English, then there is going to be a breakdown in communication. That's quite simple. Paz trying to get some work done. It's going to be Crystal shutting him down. Nade to go in. A lot of damage could be dealt there, but it's not going to work out. So Crystal just has to hold with the UMP in hand. Crystal comes in from behind, or even Innocent. And that's going to be the round in the bag for Penta. 13 rounds up.
Yeah, I agree with you on that communication point. Trying to talk to people from Newcastle is always a nightmare. So 13-5 in the favour of the Penta side. And I think, I think they've kind of worked out a lot of their kinks here. Maybe we'll see a different story in the second map here, but so far Penta working their way on through and have themselves a very good buy-up, a very good strategy going into this next round, which will be Space Soldier's potential last chance before they can lose out on a map point here. Crystal and Innocent going to be the worst off players for the T side with the UMP. Still powerful weapons, but facing off against AKs, you can very clearly see which one is the winner. They'll take their pick play, trying to find that first contact, but so far neither team biting and losing themselves. A double boost coming in over towards the middle area, so they will actually look for mid control this time. We'll see how that does work out. There's one player to defend it over on the CT side, Zentaris. Watching the cross back from behind Ice Cube. Will get grenaded away. Early damage. A flashbang comes out. He will not catch any of that, but he's still watching the cross, expecting him to go back towards the Bents area. He'll take down something. There's still Major also in the Bents itself. 9 HP on HS. He continues to spray, and Major peeks straight back into it. It's a 4-on-4 situation, and it will be Calyx that also gets Zen back towards Headshot. Still challenging the grenade, or Crystal Spray will take him straight out of the action. We're back to a 3-on-3 as Zentaris spraying on through, and once again HS with a beautiful read takes the headshot and turns it into an awkward retake for the Space Soldiers.
Not going to be too easy, as they only have 2 players alive. No kits either to play with. There are 2 flashes to play with for Despy. That is it, though. It looks like he does want to save onto this one. Paz just waiting out the smoke before he goes in, but he's been shut down. And this means Despy now 1 versus 3, all on his lonesome. Has to back off. He has no choice in the matter. He's going to be heading back. Flash goes out to try and protect himself, but he looks like he will just about escape this one. 14-5. I have to say, going into this map, I was almost certain that this is going to be a whitewash for Space Soldiers. They, on paper, are a lot stronger. We see them beat really strong teams. In fact, they went 1-1 with Heroic the other day. With North the other day, which is just a great performance. But that's just not what we're seeing here. This is a team I expect to do well, whereas Penta, this is brand new. This is a new team. I'm very shocked, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the general consensus coming in from everybody here in the EFRAG production team because, well, again, going back to this whole paper versus reality thing, on paper, this shouldn't be a match that Penta should be able to win. This is, if anything, just a proving ground for them to give themselves that confidence or to give themselves that opportunity to say, okay, we've got ourselves a very good lineup, but I don't think you'd expect to be challenging the top team in this particular league and end up winning by this particular margin, 14-5. It's an insane scoreline, I think you'll agree. So for Penta, this is an absolutely fantastic scoreline here, and well, I think they'll be very proud of themselves for at least this map here. 14-5, once again, Space Soldiers up for a quasi-force. Deagles, TZs, P250s, 1 and 4 out. And aggression as always, but Penta, they're just not biting whatsoever. 1 player out towards the boost stack over on the B site. Excuse me, that's not the boost stack, that is actually an A main. I'm absolutely blind. But he will try and look for that 1 dig shot onto Crystal and Innocent, who are starting to move their way on through. And this could be the kill that starts things off. No, it's not going to be. Innocent takes down Paz. Now the Molotovs and flashbangs will rain on through towards the A execution here.
They knew they had a completely empty site to push into. All 4 remaining players from Space Soldiers coming from car. This could get very messy. There is, of course, the M4. Despy saved, but apart from that, there's nothing to play with. The push comes in. Sunny going to hold his ground. He will get taken down in the end, but he will find a frag in the process. Innocent comes in, sprays down, and he's going to find himself a nice, easy kill onto Despy. Now just Major and Calyx remain. 1 kill comes through.
Oh.
Doubles up for Major, the in-game leader, and Zane comes in from highway. 1 frag, and Molotov onto the bomb, and that should be round 1 as Crystal closes it out, thanks to Calyx's help.
Well, Space Soldiers, last chance saloon is definitely the case, and you can see in the buy-ups, it's going to be the double AWP setup coming out for Despy and Calyx. M4s to back it up on all the CTs. Here we go. They're going to have to find 10 rounds in a row to take this one to overtime, but once again, it comes back to that question of, is there a chance in hell for them to win it? And personally, I think that there's definitely not. I think Penta have absolutely wiped the floor with them. They've definitely proven their worth here. And for Space Soldiers, I think this one may be all set, game, set, and match. Early damage onto HS, at least they'll have that much going for them. Zentaris will trade back on 58 and 53. And the bomb is on its way over towards A main as well.
Someone asks in chat, what servers are they on? Faceit, Valve, or ESL. That's not really how servers work, amigo. Despy is going to open this one up, takes down Crystal. Tantaras the double. It takes Sunny out of the equation. Despy still looking for more, and he'll find it. Takes down HS on the AWP, and Zane, he wants to go into the clutches as well. Despy holding his angle down strong. Leaves Zane the last man alive, and he's going to be taking it. Despy, 3K, easy game.
Yeah, that was actually a very nice cleanup from the Space Soldiers, and the double AWP setup worked out very, very well, and that's the kind of setup that I think maybe that was Space Soldiers' trump card, I guess you could say. Penta did not anticipate that whatsoever, and as a result, Despy and Co just shut things down so easily. 15-6. Penta will buy back in once again. But Space Soldiers have themselves a very nice round here. Innocent, good tag damage onto Major. Black Band's incoming. But still just as strong as before. And Penta will now take a more pick style. They're playing passive, looking for aggression or some sort of a mistake coming out from the Space Soldiers. But so far, they're not going to bite. Crystal with the AWP was boosted up on top of the truck, looking for someone to go and peek out on Icebox. But once again, you know, no one from Space Soldiers is biting this one. It's going to be, well, once again, no liberties on either side. Molotovs, utility tossed. Trying to see if they can shut down any particular push on the Space Soldier side. HS is going to go aggressive and actually wins the aim duel against Major. Nicely done, the 37 HP, and a 5-on-4 will ensue for the Penta side. 50 seconds to go now. This bomb, it's got to go down on the site. And B, Major's look to be the play here.
Tara's getting aggressive, will take himself a kill there onto HS. Still 4 versus 4, and a nice kill from Sunny to close this one down back into a 3 versus 4. And Penta into the advantage. Innocent comes in, the Polish player, to find one onto Paz. Now just 2 versus 4, and this is looking dire for the Space Soldiers on the first map. Not looking great for them. The analyst desk said Penta were good on cash, but it's impossible to know. This is a brand new team, and they really haven't got any definitive results recorded. Bomb's going to be going down on that B bomb site. And just Despy and Calix remain. Calix has not had the greatest game of his life. We know he's strong, but 11 kills to 16 is not good. We're going to need to see him wake up into the next one and play with Xantares, who's on 19 frags. Playing an excellent bit of Counter-Strike. Nice kill from Calix to take down Innocent. Zane holds up close with Zane in support, and there's the kill coming through. Crystal to close it out. And that is the game in the bag for Penta. So going into the next map, I'd ask chat to be nicer to each other and be friends. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will see you right after this.